This is a sighting of the Beast of Gumhill. It's a Bigfoot-like creature spotted in Gumhill, West Virginia. Locals say that the creature is approximately 7 foot tall, and it has a reddish, light brown coat. The first was recorded in 2009 by a man named Chuck. He said, "I was planning to show off my ATV in a nearby creek. When I went up the stream, I saw a furry creature standing upwards. This nature documentary, Great North, may have an unusual cameo in it. At 4 seconds into this clip, a strange humanoid figure can be seen running alongside the caribou. Due to the remote nature of the footage, some have claimed that the crew accidentally captured a Sasquatch. The videographer made a public statement on what they captured that day, explaining that they had a skeleton crew and no one would have even been remotely close to the caribou.
There were no strangers for hundreds of miles of where we were, and it was only us, a very small crew. We had a skeleton crew of only 9 people. The entire crew were on the riverside of the camera, riverside of the chute. There's absolutely no way that we would put a human being in that kind of world or that peril.
The dashcam video was reportedly shot in the Republic of Bashkortostan, located between the Ural Mountains and the Volga River near the Kazakhstan border. In the video, the car's driver and passengers are talking in Russian about yetis, when about 36 seconds into the video, a blurry figure darts across the road within range of the car's headlights. They continued driving, yet never saw it again. Could this sighting in Russia be a Slavic Bigfoot? Another Russian has provided footage of what he believes is almasty, which is a hairy, ape-like hominid or wild man from the folklore of the Caucasus, Central Asia, and Mongolia. According to the stories of witnesses, it appears half animal, half human. The face is hairless, the stomach covered with sparse growth. The head seems pointed at the occiput, the forehead flattened back with projecting brow ridges and prominent cheekbones. Sent in by someone out hunting in Honobia, Oklahoma, you can see someone or something is slowly walking throughout the woods. This is Dave Shealy's skunk ape footage from the year 2000. According to a Bigfoot expert, they said this about the clip. For someone who has researched Bigfoot for many years, this video is genuine. The creature is tall, it has the wading through water arms, and it simply glides along through a swamp, likely full of sawgrass and cottonmouths. The footage immediately begins with the camera zooming in on what seems to be a Bigfoot-like creature wading through the swamp. Though the camera footage is shaky and low quality, you can still get a good image of this creature. Several minutes later, the creature begins to run, gliding through the swampy waters almost effortlessly. For those of you who don't know, the skunk ape is a large and hairy human-like creature purported to inhabit the forests and swamps in the southeastern United States, most notably in Florida, as seen in this footage. It is often compared to, synonymous with, or called the cousin of Bigfoot.
This is some of those little ones' tracks.
On June 10, 1982, Paul Freeman reportedly sighted a Bigfoot near Walla Walla, Washington, which he described as being nearly 8 feet tall and covered in reddish-brown body hair. In 1994, Freeman captured a purported Bigfoot on videotape near the Blue Mountains region of northeastern Oregon. The recording is considered authentic by Bigfoot investigators.
They look like they're about 9 inches long. Oh, there he goes. Jesus. Get up here where I can see him real quick.
Freeman described the creature as being around 8 feet tall, with a muscular build and dark, shaggy hair. He noted that the creature seemed to be unaware of his presence, moving calmly and deliberately through the forest. The encounter lasted only a few minutes, but the footage Freeman captured has had a lasting impact on the field of Bigfoot research. On Sunday, October 8, 2023, me and my friend Stetson took the narrow-gauge train ride from Durango to Silverton. After leaving Silverton and heading back to Durango, I asked Stetson to help me look for elk in the mountains. As we are passing by the mountains, Stetson sees something moving and then says, "I think it's Bigfoot." Brandon, the guy sitting next to Stetson on the train, grabs his phone and starts recording.
It's an elusive creature. Alright, just squat it down.
Where at?
Yeah, let me see your camera, I'll do it.
Out of the hundreds of people on the train, 3 or 4 of us actually saw it, as Stetson says in the video, the ever-elusive creature Bigfoot. This Bigfoot sighting is more comical than believable, but it seemed fun to add this one in anyway.
Whoa.
A small group of explorers goes into a remote forest at night after being invited by a local guide named Tino to investigate reported Bigfoot-like creatures known as patonis. They explain that night exploration makes sightings more likely because these creatures are heavily camouflaged during the day, while at night their sounds and eye reflections are easier to detect. Soon after entering the forest, they hear unusual vocalizations they identify as paton calls.
Mira, mira, mira.
Ese es un grito muy ladino.
Sí, ese es un patón.
The sounds are different from ones they've heard before, leading them to believe it could be a juvenile calling out, which raises concern that adults may be nearby. The wind suddenly stops and the forest becomes eerily quiet. As they move deeper, they hear rapid movement and footsteps in the trees, seemingly from more than one direction. The group believes the creatures are moving quickly and possibly circling them, marking the closest encounter they've ever had.
¿Para qué lado, Tania? ¿Los grabaste? Ahí están, míralos.
A family in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, went out for a walk, and at the river's edge they see something unusual.
Look. Listening that that's not human. It's not a human.
They stated, before they started filming, they saw it walk up, take a look at them, and crouch down.
The face is here at first, but not. Whoa. That is not a human.
Oh my God.
This group caught a Bigfoot hiding behind a tree.
What? What's behind that tree?
Niana, what is that?
What?
It scared them so bad that they ended up leaving the scene. I was testing out the depth of field on my new camera by filming a patch of leaves in the Lincoln Woods Wildlife Reserve in Leominster, Massachusetts, and immediately I heard a noise a few hundred feet behind me. After that, I saw something, and I still can't explain what it was.
What the fuck is that? Oh my God.
He claimed that this was a baby Bigfoot sighting, pointing out that the Bigfoot was nowhere near the size of the ones caught on camera by others. Driving through a mountain pass, he noticed something up on the very top of the mountain.
What is it?
It's a person, dude. No, seriously, pull over, pull over.
No.
There's a person standing there.
No, it's not.
Dude, if you've seen what I've seen right now.
Judging by the size of this would put whatever is up there at least 15 feet tall. Could a Bigfoot be this tall? In July 2000, a group of hikers set out into the Marble Mountain Wilderness, a remote region of Northern California known for its rugged landscapes and dense forests. This area, filled with isolated ridges and thick tree cover, has long been a place where people have whispered about strange encounters. The hikers expected a typical weekend in the wild, enjoying the serenity of nature. But as the sun began to set and they made camp for the night, something strange happened. One of the hikers, standing at the edge of the camp, spotted a dark figure on a ridge above them. The figure wasn't slouched like a bear or crouched like an animal. Instead, it stood tall and upright, still as stone, as if observing their every movement from the shadows. Its silhouette was massive, too large to be a person, and there was an eerie stillness to the way it just stood there, watching. For several moments, the figure didn't move, just stood there, blending into the twilight, almost daring them to make a move. Then, as if deciding it had seen enough, the figure shifted and began moving smoothly through the trees. One of the hikers had the presence of mind to grab a video camera and capture what they could.
Come up there on the center thing, because it's that.
I just found a little bit of snow, some piled logs, but as we wander up, as we wander up into the trees a little bit, we notice that there's a pile of a brush here. And as we look inside, we find out that something.
Brad's getting eaten alive.
Brad, let me climb out for a minute. Let me get a look into this thing.
Oh.
Let me walk around it a little bit. First of all, some kind of creature has taken and piled tons and tons of leaves and branches. We notice claw marks as we look at the trees and stuff. Then we come around, we spin in here, and we see how whatever it is has been all smoothed out. No human marks of a saw. Everything snapped. No evidence that there was ever a fire.
He's walking down.
Oh my word.
Bigfoot's walking down right now.
Uh-huh.
See, he's standing taller. Oh! I'll get back to camp.
We see something moving on the hill above.
No, it stopped and looking at us.
It's kind of looking at us.
I don't see it.
Moving now.
The trees? It's to the right of them. It's walking that way.
See the patch of snow in the middle there? There's 3 patches of snow up there. See the one right up, straight up above the patch of snow.
Right under that big wall.
This next video was captured by a First Nations Native American in Saskatchewan. The grass is about 3 feet tall if you're needing perspective. Not the best video, but interesting nonetheless.
Pinocchio! Bro, grab your stuff. You're straight, my son. Oh my God.
Another Bigfoot spotted in northern Ontario, Canada in October of 2022.
The lake, see what it was like up here. Hold on, turn around.
The video starts off as he is recording a video of the lake for a friend until something unsuspecting happens.
What the hell is that?
You could see it. A Bigfoot-like creature walks through the opening and quickly returns back into the brush.
What the hell did I just see?
He then gets closer to the land where he saw the Bigfoot, and yet it's too late. The creature is already gone. What seems to be an innocent tree-cutting video, showcasing the method of cutting one tree to fall many others. But if you look closer around 21 seconds in, you might see what seems to be a Bigfoot-like creature running away.
Instead of working with your hands, you should use your head.
This footage comes from the Cannon Creek area near Kentucky Ridge Forest in southeastern Kentucky, close to the tri-state border where Kentucky, Tennessee, and Virginia meet. The individual who filmed the footage had already been experiencing repeated disturbances consistent with Bigfoot activity in the area, making the encounter especially concerning. The subject appears to be standing in a shallow creek, partially obscured by darkness, yet clearly visible due to its size and shape. The figure appears extremely large, dark in color, and features a noticeable domed head shape.
Are you kidding me right now? Are you joking right now?
Despite the low light conditions, the phone camera captured unusual detail, making this one of the more compelling Appalachian Sasquatch sightings to emerge from Kentucky in recent years. This person posted on Reddit quickly saying, "Did I just see a Sasquatch in Muir Woods whilst on a bike ride?" Clear video capturing a family of Sasquatch. This account comes from a hunter who reported a frightening encounter on October 24, 2013, approximately 9 miles west of Tunica, Mississippi, on private hunting property near a swamp and roadway. While positioned against a tree, he heard movement behind him and initially assumed it was hogs. When he cautiously looked, he observed a large black figure crouched beside a dead cypress stump roughly 50 yards away. At first glance, he thought it might be an animal, but quickly noticed broad shoulders, an upright head, and arm movements consistent with the hands. The figure appeared to be digging or pulling at the stump. The witness described a strong fear response and stated that shooting never crossed his mind. Instead, he instinctively reached for his iPhone and began recording. During this time, a truck passed on a nearby road, and the figure suddenly stood upright. Overcome by fear, the witness fled the area and later stated he no longer feels safe returning to the property. He noted the footage appeared clearer on his phone than online and referenced regional legends, such as the skunk ape and Honey Island swamp monster, which he had never believed until this encounter.